Hello, I'm Jessica from Globevisa Vietnam, and today we are live in Singapore for the G3CC event 2025 hosted by Globevisa. It's been my honor here to welcome and continue the conversation with Rafael and the co-founders of Civitas Capital Group. So, hello, Rafael.
Jessica, it's great to be with you. Thank you for having me at this great event. And I must say, what a fantastic event here in Singapore. Globevisa has put on not only high quality panels, but also opportunities for one-on-one engagement. And I've been blown away. You all work really, really hard on this, you can tell.
So Rafael, actually like your experience, it has like truly shaped the investment industry. So we are like Globevisa, we're really happy to have you with us. So let's go to the first question that's everybody asking. Because like as I know you have 25 years experience in the market. So actually like 25 years at a corporate attorney. So like do you like how you have like with that legal experience help you to make the EB-5 the project safer for the investor?
So my experience as an attorney is really important in my career trajectory. I was a partner in the corporate finance section with the largest law firm in Dallas. It's an international law firm. And it helped me in two really important ways. I mean, doing corporate finance, you understand how to structure transactions, you understand the interplay with debt and equity, you understand intercreditor arrangements, and that background over the course of 25 years was incredibly important. But I'm going to share a secret with you because it also gave me an opportunity to meet my business partner, Dan Healy. And so Dan was the chief compliance officer for the real estate arm of my largest client, which was a $40 billion private equity fund. And I worked with them on a regular basis, buying and selling syndicated debt. And Dan and I knew each other, but we really, really got to become friends through that experience. And then during the great financial crisis, we launched Civitas Capital. He knew real estate very, very well, and I knew corporate finance very, very well. Wow. And it became a fantastic partnership that endures today. Yeah. We're almost 17 years into our collaboration, and most businesses don't make it this long, and most business partnerships don't make it this long. Most marriages don't make it this long, by the way.
Wow, that's great.
So I'm really, really grateful to be business partners with Dan, and I'm proud of the company we've built.
Yeah, that's great. That's great to hear that. As I know that you also like have experience in international. So like what the lesson from that experience have you to manage the global investment for EB-5?
Thanks for that question. And it's also part of my career trajectory that early on in my legal career, I represented clients in cross-border transactions, mainly U.S.-Mexico, sometimes Europe, but mainly U.S.-Mexico, because my legal career started at the same time that the North American Free Trade Agreement was negotiated and then entered into effect. And as a result, I had a lot of experience, not only with international trade, but international investment, just like EB-5, because that's the essence of EB-5, is foreign direct investment to create jobs in the United States. And so as a result of that, I began teaching international trade and investment to graduate students at the University of Texas at Dallas, later in Mexico at the Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León, and I had to do that en español. And so that led me to an appointment later on to the advisory committee on trade policy and negotiation in the Obama administration. And that was a very exciting appointment. I had been a big fan of President Obama's, and he did some really important things in trade and investment agreements across the globe. So, as a practitioner and then later as a public servant, I've had the opportunity to do that work. And then finally, it culminated with my appointment by then Speaker of the House, Joe Straus, as the chair of the House Committee on International Trade. And so I've seen it at the federal level, at the state level, and as a practitioner, and it's helped inform how Civitas not only does its business, but it frames the benefit to our community of having direct investment from abroad. And Texas is the 8th largest economy in the world, and the #1 destination of foreign direct investment. So I feel like I've been in the middle of it for a long time.
Yeah, I think that's with that own experience. That's why Civitas is so successful. So like we come with a question like, when you look at as your successful story, successful projects in Civitas, so what are the key elements that make them work so well? From the capital stack, like structuring to the management part.
Yeah, I can take very little credit for this. This is a byproduct of some of our core values. Now, we've worked on these core values, and our people reflect these core values. So you have relentless creativity in the way we put transactions together, institutional stewardship, which is important because we manage not only EB-5 funds, but we manage non-EB-5 funds for retail investors and also institutional investors. And I have very brilliant colleagues that put our transactions together. In fact, our president is the former head of global real estate for one of the largest private equity firms in the world, GE Capital, and he was also chief investment officer at Oryx. As my colleague Jonathan Kern. Jonathan applies this institutional rigor to every transaction we put together, and nothing gets by him or our investment committee without some very serious due diligence and some creative and institutional deal structuring.
Yeah, right. You talk about due diligence. I think like many regional center, I talk about due diligence. But I believe that Civitas have many partners also. But for me, I believe with Civitas, with Globevisa, we have our partnership are more deeper than this. So what I want to ask, what are you looking for when you're choosing a partner or the developers or partner you want to work with when you having any projects for EB-5?
So we always look in real estate. We want to have a story, right? That story focuses on a couple of elements. Number one, obviously, location. We want to make sure the location is not only something that will have demand drivers. We want to make sure it's in a location that either has industry or tourism or population growth or infrastructure, right? So location's super, super important. Then the next thing we look for is sponsorship. Are the people that are going to be executing the development, executing the operations of the investment, are they world-class, right?
Yeah.
Do they have a track record?
Oh, okay.
Are they competent? And not just competent, but excellent at what they do. So those are the project sponsors that we like to work with. Are they well capitalized, right? If there's a hiccup in the project, do they have the financial wherewithal to right the ship?
Yes.
Right? Those are the screens that we run all the transactions through. So location, sponsorship, and then what makes the project special? Why is an investor who may be in Guangdong province or in Beijing or Shanghai or Singapore or Taipei, why are they going to find this project especially compelling? Because for many of them, this may be their first investment in the United States. And that why is something that we try to drill down into because EB-5 investors have many opportunities from market participants and our competitors to invest. But why are they going to choose our project?
Oh, yeah.
To make that final decision. And it is that story, that theme, and those fundamentals that we spend a lot of time focusing on.
You also mentioned before that the Civitas is well known not just attract the EB-5 fund, but also attract the large scale institution investment as well. So for your kind of view, so how do you think that's going to be benefit the individuals EB-5 investor, and how do you think Globevisa working with Globevisa can you have Civitas on this?
So whether we're managing EB-5 capital or non-EB-5 capital, we always apply what we call institutional stewardship, right? So that is the highest level of professionalism and responsibility to the client, whether they're an individual investor in EB-5 or they're a large institution that is managing, for example, pension money. We want to treat both types of those investors the same way and give them the highest responsibility that we owe them as the group that is going to be managing their funds. And so we try to find partners in EB-5 that also reflect those high standards. And we're really blessed to be able to work with Globevisa because you all are special in a couple of different ways. The first way is that you share those same high standards of professionalism and institutional stewardship. That is one of our values. So those shared values are important, number one. Number two, you have a wide scale reach. You have offices throughout Asia, in the Americas, and that scope and reach is very, very important to us. Finally, another one of our standards, our values, is respect and grace, right? And that is manifested in the way we treat our investors, the professionalism, the respect that we show them, and you share that value with us too. When a client is investing in a place possibly for the first time, a place that they've never visited, a place that they may be unfamiliar with, that is a scary prospect.
Yeah,
okay?
Of course.
Because we're talking about a lot of money.
Yeah.
And more importantly, we're talking about the hopes,
yes,
the dreams, the aspirations for an entire family. Okay? So that requires us, Globevisa and Civitas, to give them the most respect and grace that we could possibly give them and the highest level of professionalism. Because we want that client to feel not like they're investing on the other side of the planet, but rather like they're investing in their own community with people who are going to be attentive to their needs, who are going to answer their questions, and who are going to do so in their culture and in their language. So that's one of the things I've been most excited about with respect to our collaboration.
Yeah, I believe that like Civitas or even Globevisa, we believe every client is like matters. Even every penny is matter. That's what we did to respect our client. Yeah, for every investment. So we come up with the closing questions like with all the years like relationship between Civitas and Globevisa, like to look up for the future. What do you think that we can do or cooperate together to make the brighter future even for us and also helping 1,000 of family to persuade their American dream?
Well, listen, that American dream has made all the difference in my life because my family are immigrants to the United States. Many of my colleagues at Civitas are either immigrants themselves, the sons and daughters of immigrants, or even EB-5 investors with Civitas, which makes me incredibly proud. Working together in the future is going to be highlighted by the following. Number one, we need to identify, underwrite, and secure world-class projects.
Yes.
I mean, projects that you all are proud of, that we're really proud of, and that will differentiate both Globevisa and us in the marketplace. That's number one. And then number two, we're going to go out and do client events throughout Asia, throughout the Americas, that will welcome people, and not to sell something. We're not selling.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not what we do. What we do is we create opportunities
And value, right?
and value, right, to enrich people's lives.
Yes.
We want people's lives to be enriched. That is our mission as Civitas. We share that mission with Globevisa, and we want to present clients and investors with opportunities that they're not only going to be able to get their immigration benefit, they're going to go and get return of capital. And in the end, their life is going to be enriched.
Oh, yes.
That is the goal in the end. And doing those things together, I think we're going to be able to help a lot of people.
Yeah, that's why I think so. That's our mission. That's Globevisa mission as well. So, Rafael,
That went so fast.
Time flies. I hope that we
Time
can make it
flies.
in time. Like, Rafael, thank you so much for your valuable insight. I love your story and like all of your passion. And like for Globevisa, we really like value like our partnership with Civitas. So, to all the global like audience, please stay tuned for more. Please welcome Rafael and stay tuned for more episodes. Thank you.
Happy 23rd anniversary, Globevisa.
Happy 23rd anniversary. Yes, thank you.